Live. You don't say. Hey everybody, we're live. Well, we're gonna wait just a couple seconds here. How's your day going? I got some sunshine on this other side. Yeah. Okay. All right, my twins, let's see what we got here. Hey yo, how's your day? Move over here. Calling in my guides, my angels, infinite wisdom, for the greatest and highest good of all. May we find the way to ascension, love and light, freedom and happiness. Sitting in a park in Paris, France. Read the news and it sure looks bad. They won't give peace a chance. It was just a dream some of us had. Stolen away the sleeping night. Remember the rest, Joni Mitchell in the winter time. All right, here's for the second week in December. Let's read a reading for the feminine. Let's start with her, ladies first. 'Cause I could drink a case of you, darling. All right. And I would still be on my feet. So I would still be on my feet. Okay, so for her, yes. Okay. So the first two cards being of the twin flame union in the past. I've got Sarasvati, wisdom, and the Princess of Cups. So in the past, the feminine was wise enough to notice she needed a love in her life, and using her wisdom from the past and all the things that she knew were important for her. Sarasvati is knowledge and beauty, and the twin flame, do you see the swans, the symbol of the twin flame union? She represents knowledge, you know, like education, music, dance, fine arts, poetry, anything musical and lovely, beauty, right? She represents that. So the twin feminine coming in from this knowledge of herself and what she would like to create, she came in with the princess, some new feelings towards, I want to have a new relationship born of my wisdom. Wonderful. And her skill and her creativity. She's drinking the cup. Her beauty, she's a feeling woman. She's sensitive and has a lot of intuition. She can feel, she's empathetic. Another part of herself has the Ace of Pentacles. She's starting brand new in her career, in her work life, and in love, to have a more grounded, more truthful, more open, more honest approach for love in her life, with going away from things that didn't work out for her so well. Things she's leaving, going on a journey to try something new in this way, a new lifestyle for her in the earthly realm, for her with her dream, with her wisdom. And she's leaving that pain behind. She's gonna change things up, make some changes, do things differently. The current situation for the love, the two, is the prince really starting to be effective in the career, in the work, and in the grounded love. Really starting to approach this in the path with the Four of Pentacles. So someone's really clinging to this person. Like, I love you, you're mine. I love you, this is my job. I love you, and I'm holding on to you. I love you, and I can't figure out a way to move away into this new place. I'm looking for you to help me change this up. How can we do things differently together? And she's thinking about love in her near future and currently right now. Love as in Venus, as in warm earth. So it's like the Empress. She's fertile. She's beautiful. She's flirty, and a lot of people look to her and look to the masculine for their leadership and their affection and their attention. So currently, I think she's feeling like she wants more from you, more time, more love, more energy, instead of just working. Like she feels like she's just trapped and waiting for that and can't move. She can't move towards this love for some reason. Maybe there's some reason that she feels she can't get near you. She can't get close to you. She's looking for an opening. She's feeling stuck in it. There's no way to move into this love affair. She really wants to move forward towards you. The feminine's message. The feminine's doing love, but from a grounded place where she can't move. And it's gotten overbearing. It's really like her passion's so full. It's so full she can't even carry these staves into town herself. She needs help. She needs to divide up 5 and 5. She needs to share the staves with another. She wants to tell you how full she is of feelings for you, and she can't like approach and get there. There's no opening. She can't find the opening, and she's now the princess with the prince. So the princess and the prince showed up in this reading of swords, but in this case they're different. Like she has learned from her intellect now how to cut through these oppressive feelings that are holding her back. So in a way, she is able to now nurture herself and take care of herself. She's learned a lot about how to do that and be able to not let her feelings and thoughts overwhelm her to the point that she's not effective anymore. She's learned how to cut away at those things now. So we're going to call in the guides and angels, the masters, the ascended masters, that everyone has the greatest love for all involved, the greatest good in mind for all relationships, that they may benefit and flourish together and become ascended masters themselves. Love and light and angels, freedom, the greatest love. Let's lay out what's going on for the masculine here. Okay, you guys, this is a really good reading from the masculine, actually. Okay. In his past, he felt like he couldn't move and he was trapped. He was also finding a way to get to you. He didn't know the way through. And if you look at this card in the subconscious, it's mostly like having dreams of having to get through, having sort of like rest, you know. When this card comes up, and it did for her, no, it didn't for her. She had more of the passion being blocked. She had staves. He has feeling trapped, like in a subconscious way, where you need to tune into your intuition more, and you need to fill out your dreams, and you need to feel out sleep and rest and how to come back to resting. He's been working on doing that, and he's kind of holding on as well to his woman, his position, his inability to move closer. He needs to hold on to his rest and his recuperation, and he needs to figure out how to move away from some of these things that are holding him back. And he's kind of holding on to the female, the woman, but it's sort of coming from a little more complicated place than when she was hanging on. She was hanging on more in like hanging on to her money, hanging on to her prince. He's hanging on a little bit in like feeling like he can't see, like his intuition. He needs to hang on to his intuition mostly so that he can approach. And then in his current, issue, we have, interesting, the King of Cups, or King of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. So one being more watery, the Queen of Cups, obviously, and then the King of Wands being more of a fire sign. And this woman has complete love and admiration for her masculine. She is looking right at him, and he's looking off in the distance somewhere. That's the way it came up. She was on the top, he was on the bottom. So, you know, she is in love with him and wants to offer her devotion, her cup of love. And he's looking to master love, but he hasn't yet looked towards her direction. You know, it'd be different if it came out like this, right? She's coming first to heal herself, you know. He recognizes that you've healed yourself, and he's still working on himself, and he will be your equal. He will be able to meet you and match you. It's just that he's still going through a transformation. He's still working on himself because you've worked on yourself, and that's the way it should be. The twin flame woman needs to be like, you know what, I take that back. It came out with her looking this direction and him looking this direction, because it came out more like this. You see, they're both looking the same direction, so I apologize. Let's clear the air on that one. They're both looking to the future. And the way it's positioned here, they're looking towards the past. They're looking how to recover, from being trapped and cleaving on to being trapped. They need to look that over so they can figure out how to move through it differently. In his, current issue, the mental, physical sphere is knowing he can change out of this at any time, knowing he can get free. She has this card too, knowing that they can get free. They can move through. He can change absolutely anything he wants to, Aries. He's got everything and infinite potential at his fingertips, but he's also been injured, and so he's trying to change that up. He's trying to heal from being injured, and he's trying to get closer to you or to a relationship. But first of all, he's got to clear up what didn't work out, what is painful to him, what hasn't been helpful, and then he'll be able to come into this power with you. He has magic. He has the ability to make the everything work to move towards you, to make this relationship work. Okay, so in the near future, he's holding on to you. He's waiting for the right opportunity, the right lover to come along when he sees the loving opportunity to approach, or he's waiting to figure out who is the better lover for him to choose. But this love, waiting on this love, is going to pay off, because this love is worth waiting for. This love that he's sacrificing everything for you to move into alignment with you, to clear everything out so he can be 100% with you. Healing and bountiful with you, naked, honest, open, loving, nothing that has presented in his life before. This is a divine love from God. This is a fated, destined twin flame love currently. And he will fight imagined predators. They're not really there. He doesn't actually have to do that, but he will do that no matter what. He doesn't want to see you with anybody else, and he doesn't want to be with anybody else. And he will be able to fight off anything that gets in the way of having this goal, because you have the Ace of Cups, which is brand new spiritual love, and he will fight for that. He wants what you want. He wants the spiritual love that you want. So beautiful. Fighting outside of himself for a new phase with you that he wants that. He's willing to go the distance for you. And actually, he's in the victory stance. He's on top and everyone else is down below. He's in a victory stance. He's won. He doesn't have to worry about those people fighting, actually. Because that's not really what's happening. It's almost not a delusion, but if he just walks away from having to defend his position, I'm getting the hit on this that is sort of like people who have a different view of him. Like, he's getting to know who he really is inside. He's been trapped into, he knows his feminine is there. He's waiting because, for whatever reasons, values, religion, family, He has to change some people's minds. He has to change his own mind that he deserves this affair. And he needs to be able to open up to the love, like it's so beautiful, to him. And he's learning how to open up to it from another love in the past that was not like this. Recently, it was very recent. It was recent. And he gave a lot. And it was a lot for him to do. Okay. So for the pair, we've got happy, happy. This love is happy, happy. Celebrate, dance. The key to your heart is being happy. So be happy. Show your true love, that you are divinely attached, that you are in love with him, and that makes you happy, 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 happy. Show and tell. Show your happiness to him. Let him know how happy you are with this union, and start making those very small building block changes, moving towards him, clearing everything out of the way, using little steps, little journey, little more and more and more and more. Keep going. Keep doing that. Keep using the building blocks to move you forward to your happiness. What makes you happiest, what truly makes you shine. She should build her life around, and he should build his life around and focus on true happiness, meaning in their own lives, in their own individual lives, doing what makes them happy. Because you can't lean on each other so hard that you kill the relationship. You have to have plenty to bring in together, to do, and to share, you know, work at the end of the day. Divine guides and angels, please show us the animal at this time that would help them ground and heal and think of themselves in this way as a spiritual person, as an earthly person who's not just mental, who's not just here, someone who's more than that, more than just being here on this planet. Okay, perfect, you guys. Oh, this is awesome. So deer, number 4, and number 44, hummingbird. So today is 12-12. 12-12 is the matching 12-12 of the unit of the mirroring of the twins. So today is a beautiful, auspicious day. Deer is approaching this bridge in this story of this deck, and Deer has to run into an ogre who controls the bridge to get over the bridge. And all Deer needs to do is ask for what he wants. All Deer needs to say is, "Dear ogre, I see your pain and I love you and I just want to be able to pass this bridge." And because the ogre's never seen this kind of kindness and this sweetness and this innocent in the deer, the ogre lets him pass to get to the pasture. "I'm hungry, I just love you, I just want to be with you, I just want this to work out." All she has to do is ask for what you want and say how you feel. And then the other card is hummingbird, which is joy. And hummingbirds can go backwards, sideways, up, down. They can land or not land. They can drink sweet nectar, and they're happy. They're joyful. Their masculine energy is sweet and happy. She needs to ask, and he needs to be happy. They need to rejoice. Ask and rejoice in their happiness and be together in love and light and kindness. So a couple more cards, my loves. I want to use my Wiccan deck just to bring in more of the spiritual aspect, because we're ascending. So we're using our spiritual selves, the 5D ascension, to no longer be in this weird 3D system that isn't working. That we can't do relationship anymore. We can't go back. You know, we're 444. We're 44-4, which is 12. Okay, my loves, my guides, my angels, my sweet ones, my loving twins, please give us another message about what the union should approach spiritually. Obviously, building some joy together. Oh, good. Okay. Cauldron. Cauldron is the womb. What are you cooking up in your womb, in your spirit, in your heart, in your soul, in your womb, your yoni, like your sexual power, your energy? What are you growing? She's got purity, a water bowl, and healing, and she can cook up whatever she wants to help this partnership. And he can too. They can do whatever they want. They can birth new together. So the womb, right, where you go to be creative, where you go to create. You are the magician. You both are everything you need to be. You can clean yourselves. You can start new, birthing everything in this relationship that will help you to be who you need to be together, right? You have that power to create this, right? It's that manifestation. So being able to do that. And she is, like she has the wealth of earth and to grow things and to feed herself. She has the dragonfly. She can change into a fiery dragon and back to a dragonfly. So she has the spiritual part of her and the strength part of her to do the things that are going to count, that are going to matter. Also, it means children, the womb, right? Birth. If you would like to plan a pregnancy, or you be careful right now if you do have sex together, if you're not looking to have a baby right now. Or maybe there's a child coming to you who wants to be born into this union, if you're into that. Okay, mindful reminders. Last card for the angels today. Please tell us last messages. Okay. Wow, okay, this is a little too many. Let's do it again. One more shuffle. Okay, what am I doing? Whatever you're going to do next, go ahead and do it. But ask yourself, how do I know I'm doing this? And it can help to check in with your 5 senses. So let's say 5 senses. Okay, so you pull back, you stop, you sense. So it's like you sense how your body feels, how gravity feels in your body. What are the sounds you're hearing? Are there tastes in your mouth? What can you touch right now? Taste, all those senses. And then you can kind of like decide where you're going to go. So meditation, spending time alone, spending time with yourself, spending time touching base with your senses, right? So if we get overwhelmed, we get sad, you can ask for help from the guides, from your angels, from love to help you. So if you're overwhelmed, you're feeling angry, your feelings, right? And what I'm talking about is saying, please help me release this doubt. Please help me get over my feelings that this won't work out. Please help me release what's painful. Please help me get away from what's not working. Please help me to have a place where I can run into my divine soulmate. Please help me connect with my twin flame. Please bring me guidance right now. So all of those things, tuning into how you feel, and how is your breath? How are you manifesting? What are you creating? So these are wonderful questions for you to think about. And that's it, my loves. Short and sweet. I don't want to take too long. Enjoy your day. Many blessings in December. Namaste. Love and light to you.